Hey guys, it's Endarkaris. Seems like after the masterpiece that was Andor, May 4th, or probably some response to Star Wars and Fortnite, Battlefront 2 has absolutely blown up lately. This isn't just some small community revival event, it broke the all-time record for concurrent Steam players that was set in January 2021, just after EA abandoned the game in favour of Battlefield 2042, which people are saying failed hard, but according to Steam charts, had an all-time peak of 107,000 compared to Battlefront 2's measly 18,000 set just a couple of hours ago. However, Battlefront 2 is much higher rated, and come on, you gotta give the Star Wars fans somewhere to shoot each other. Now the fans have been begging upon deaf EAers, get it, for a third Battlefront game, and there's been some really cool fan art of what it could look like online. Reminds me of the days when people were doing concept videos of the Battlefront 2 menus and stuff. Anyways, I've had some ideas of myself about how a hypothetical Battlefront 3 could be made bigger than ever, so today's video is me talking about just that. Number 1. Massive maps. Something I'm sure everyone would love is absolutely massive maps, with tons of space for vehicles, ground to air or even ground to air to space engagements and fighters, and massive player counts. Imagine the map being so big that you need to get a friend in an LAAT to take you where you want to go, and the one that's beside you gets shot down in classic Star Wars fashion. Think landing at Point Rain, one of my favourite Clone Wars episodes. Maybe if your LAAT gets shot down, you just get chucked out of it instead of everyone instantly dying. That would promote a bit more infantry combat, unlike holding out at a crash site, if that's even technically possible. Number 2. Use the Clone Wars art style. This is the main idea I was wanting to express for this video. Now, 2017 Battlefront 2 is a pretty graphically realistic looking game, aiming to replicate the look of the movies, but good graphics come at a cost to performance and hence the scope and scale of the game. In fact, I think the graphics are a bit of a downgrade from the 2015 Battlefront, but the huge gameplay makes up for it. So for a future Battlefront game, either you make both the graphics and scale a little bit better because gaming systems have somewhat improved since then, or find a way to integrate less complex assets into the game's own art style and go massive. And what sort of art style will be more performance friendly? The Clone Wars TV show's art style, of course, which had its own revival with the Clone Wars Season 7 in 2020, living on with the Bad Batch and the Tales series, making it relevant today. This sacrificing hyper-realism in a way that fits an art style is something I find really cool. For example, despite all the hate it gets, Fortnite embraces a cartoony art style, and even Minecraft has the new vibrant visuals coming out, whose shadows are really low resolution but pixel perfect with the blocks that they're cast onto. And when I tried it, my PC was almost silent compared to the turbo fans that keeps regular shaders alive. Number 3. Can sequels. Battlefront 2 is a little over 90 gigabytes on Steam. For its time, that's absolutely massive. So why not save space and development time by just not bothering with the sequel trilogy, or adding it at a later date if the toddlers gain sentience and demand it. A few years ago, Disney would have demanded its Pride and Joy to be added, but after Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Palpatine, I'm not sure they even bother. My point is, nobody likes the sequels, so don't add them. Add Dave Filoni's Mandalorian cinematic universe instead, if Andor's too good for you. If you think I made good points, then please like and subscribe, but also share to get the word around. And if you don't like it, then tell me why I actually suck in the comments. And yes, I'm still a Space Engineers YouTuber, he's an AAT I made, and he's the TIE Avenger from Andor and its hangar. Both have won my workshop, and I'll link it below. To all the confused Battlefront fans, this is a really cool game and you should try it one day. I wonder if you could make a Battlefront 3 in Space Engineers. Anyway, that's all. Bye.